Babies, this episode of Congratulations is brought to you by the Cash App. Do you want to get paid $5 and also give $5 to charity? Do you want to buy and sell Bitcoin instantly or get your paycheck deposited right to the app? Well, then download the Cash App because all of the babies use it and I use it, elders and babies alike. This is why it's the #1 finance app in the App Store. We'll discuss it later on in the show. But download the free Cash App for iOS or Android now. What's up, babies? Hey, it's episode 65. What the fuck we doing? And you know what? We're making some changes here at Congratulations Studios. First of all, I'm wearing sunglasses, and you can see that on the YouTube video, and it's because my future's too bright. That's why. My future's too bright. Now, I'll be taking them off in the middle of the show because they're going to be way too annoying. Now, that's definitely true. Yeah, but that's, so it's episode 65, and I was in, dude, first of all, I was in I had been to the South before. And I've been to Texas. I've been to Jacksonville, Florida. And I thought that was the South. I thought when I saw Jacksonville, Florida, I was like, oh, that's the fucking South, not Texas. Northern Florida, that shit's Southern, okay? You don't get much more Southern than that. I went to Alabama, Southern, okay? That's the South. Everyone had an accent. In Texas, sometimes you hear people just talking regular, just, hey, what's up? What's going on? Hey, how's everybody doing? In Alabama, everybody talks like that. Huntsville, Alabama, and Auburn. Hey, Auburn, get more churches. Auburn has so many churches, it's unfucking believable. You can walk out of a church and you're in a new church. We get it. We get it. Hey, you guys, believe whatever you want to, but put some sandwich places in the middle. Put some fucking Starbucks up. Put an IKEA. Put a Home Depot. Don't need another steeple. I never knew what a steeple is anyway. What is a steeple? Doesn't matter. Fuck it. What's it matter? What do words matter? I'm in one of those moods, man. I was in Alabama, and there were so many fucking... Dude, there were so many Southerners. That shit is a different world. It's actually a different world. I went there, and there were people in my audience with cowboy hats on. My audience with cowboy hats on. I get that, Ron White's audience, but my audience, my fans with cowboy hats. To be a fan of Crystalia and still be wearing a cowboy hat, that means I'm fucking going global, baby. That means I'm going global. It's making me happy. I like different people with different styles and different areas in the country and also beyond to be a baby. But I was in Alabama, and I was also I'm doing this thing where I forget where the fuck I've been. Hey, Butters, fucking relax, dude. Over here. I'm doing this thing where I don't remember where I've been. I couldn't remember 2 weeks ago that I was in Pittsburgh and Cleveland. It took me about 20 minutes. I had to not look it up. I texted my opener and shit. But I couldn't remember. And then I went to Alabama, and I can't remember where else. Oh, Nashville. I had a Nashville show. Nashville is always a great time. I have a good time in Nashville, and I did a show there at the War Memorial Auditorium, which is a weird thing to say, War Memorial. War Memorial. Fuck that, I kept fucking it up. War Memorial. Memorial. So I did a show there, and it was really fun, man. It was all sold out. I had about 1,700 babies in there, and so I did that, and then I was traveling with my opener. He chipped his fucking tooth. Did I talk about this last time, how he chipped his tooth? I think I did. He chipped his tooth. Anyway, you guys know that if you follow me on Instagram or whatever. But he chipped his fucking tooth, and then he got it fixed. The dude can't fucking speak. He thought merry-go-round was merry-go-round. I said, dude, how do you not know it's merry-go-round? How have you not seen it? How have you not fucking paid attention? And he said, I didn't really read that much. I stopped at Goosebumps. Idiot. Imagine reading Goosebumps and being like, I'm done. Goosebumps, dude. So many books of Goosebumps. Is that R.L. Stein? Is that what that says? R.L. Stein. What a cocksucker name that is. Anytime you go by two initials, that's your name. You know, like JP or RL. You know what? JP isn't that bad because it happens a lot. But RL, that's not a name, dude. JP is almost a name in its own. If your name's RL, though, like what is it? Ralph fucking... What is it? A guy's name? Logan. Ralph Logan or some shit? Just call yourself Ralph. R.L. Stein. Look at him. Let me look at what R.L. Stein looks like. Oh, it looks like a guy that fucking gets so mad he blacks out. He looks like a guy that gets so mad that he blacks out and then wakes up and is like, "What's going on? Where'd everybody go?" And didn't know what happened. That's the real goosebumps. But so yeah, I was like, "What else do you not know?" And he goes like this. First of all, he didn't know. He told me this one. He was like, you know when people say like, yeah, while you're waiting, he thought it was why you're waiting. Why you're waiting? Why you're waiting? Why you're waiting, we'll get a table. Doesn't make sense. I was like, dude, the words don't even make sense, dude. Just think about what the words would be. He'd be like, stop the goosebumps. And then another one was, what was it? Merry-go-round, why you're waiting. Oh, and might as well? He thought it was mine as well. Might as well. Yeah, I might as well eat it. Mine as well eat it. What kind of a dunce do you have to be? And he was like, nah. He's like, that's usually how it goes. He was like, that's usually how... He's like, that's a common mistake. I was like, no, dude. Mine as well? Those words don't even make sense together. Did you just hear that dollar bill go? That means Daddy made another fucking few dollars. That's what that means. I got the fucking sunglasses on because my future's too bright. And you know what? They're blue sunglasses with blue tint. I'm stepping up my fashion game, dude. And I know I constantly try to step up my fashion game, but this time, dude, Undefeated sent me so much sauce. It's fucking ridiculous. Undefeated sent me so much sauce. I'm like, I literally opened it up and I go like this out loud to no one. What am I making, a bowl of pasta? That's what I fucking said. What? They sent me a fucking yellow hoodie, a peach hoodie, a fucking gray and white windbreaker, black shirt, lime shirt, dark green shirt, white crew neck, sweater, sauce, some fucking gray slides. Like I'm walking around like I'm Tony Soprano, but the hip version. Dude, get out of here, man. They gave me peach fucking sweats. Too much. What am I making, a bowl of pasta? Am I making pasta for a fucking family and some guests? What the fuck? Oh, and he's got shoes with tags still on him. Hey, dude, that's Crystalia over there. He's got shoes with tags still on him. Dude, what the fuck? Joke's on him. He's still got the fucking... The sticker down his leg that says L 40 times. I guess he wears a large. What a joke. He doesn't even know. It's because he has too much sauce. It has nothing to do with the fucking... It's because I've got... Dude, when somebody says to me, your tag's still on, I'm going to look over at him like the fucking T-1000 and say, I have too much sauce. And then open the wallet like the T-1000 did with have you seen this boy? And then there's going to be a fucking bowl of pasta. And I'm going to say, have you seen this bowl? He drips, he drips, he drips. He drips. Dude, there's stuff I'm not even mentioning. I got a fucking workout towel that says Undefeated on it. Sauce. Sauce at the gym. Undefeated is some good shit, though, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna be bringing around like a bowl of pasta everywhere, and just plain noodles with no fucking tomato sauce on it. And when they say, "Dude, you're gonna eat dry noodles," I'd look at them and I just lower my Gucci sunglasses and I go like this, and then they go like that. They get it because they see the fucking full sauce on my outfit. I can't wait till I'm in my 40s. That's what I can't wait till. So I could drip with sauce even in my 40s. people are like, oh, yeah, you trying to wear what the kids wearing? Motherfucker, I'm young, dude. I'm young as shit. I'm so young, it's ridiculous. Give me a Tonka truck, dude. Let me line up my micro machines. You know how people say you're young as you feel? That's not true, but I'm young. I don't give a fuck. I'm practically 13, dude. I need braces. I got off the plane, and when I got off the plane, first of all, I watched Blade Runner. Blade Runner or Blade Runner? Blade Runner 2049. And it was cool. It was cool. And then I started watching the other Blade Runner, and it stopped by the time I landed, the earlier one, you know, the one in 1982, which, by the way, still holds up. It looks amazing, dude. If you watch Blade Runner now, the 1982 version, it looks like it was made last year. It's so crazy how they did that. It's so crazy how they did that. And then some movies from 1982 look like they were made by, like, just my cousin or some shit. But this shit looks so good. It still looks good. By the way, there's like 5 different versions of them. One of them has voiceover. It's terrible. But there's another version you can get that's like the final cut or something with no voiceover. They took the voiceover out. It's way better. Apparently that was what it was like more like in the theaters. But so I watched a little bit of Blade Runner, and I was like in the whole like, oh, future could be real. This could happen, this and that shit. You know, sci-fi shit. I love how sci-fi is like stuff that could happen in the future. No, it's not though. You know? Oh, really? Sci-fi? It could happen? Oh, really? Star Wars. Say ya. So I was like in this like serious thinking mood. By the way, the one thing I like about the Blade Runner movie, you know what? I always bothered me about all of the movies that took place way back when, and then so like take Star Wars or Alien or like any of those movies that were the shit back in the 80s. But you know when like they tried to make a futuristic movie in the 80s, they only had the technology that they had in the 80s, so they just basically just made it like there are more computers, not better ones, because they couldn't put the fucking cool sleek design on it like Apple does now. Now we can. Plus now we could because we have CGI, right? You can make shit look like holograms and fucking Minority Report where he's moving shit around in his hands and shit. But back then you just had like chunky computers no matter what. So if you're doing a movie in 1982 about a time in 2050, you still had to use chunky computers with that fucking green screen. You know what I'm talking about? With the green screen look like broccoli, and the fucking words were all lit up, and then the cursor would just go like this. It would blink like this. No matter what, even if it took place in the year 3000, because he didn't have the fucking shit that we could do. We didn't have the CGI or the technology to make it look good. So then the Star Wars used to look like that. And then they made the Star Wars 7, 8, 9, whatever now, that take place like a few years later. And it's just, it's like way advanced, and it doesn't make any sense because it's like supposed to be like picking up right where it left off. And then the shit just looks like it's like, oh, well, that doesn't make sense in the timeline because the computers were so clunky and shitty 4 days ago. And then where this takes place fucking 3 days later, even though it was made 40 years later in actual Earth, in real life, here we are, in Hollywood, the shit looks so advanced. I don't like that. But what Blade Runner does, if you're with me, by the way, you're a genius because I'm not making much sense. But Blade Runner did it the best way because the new one, 2049, which takes place like 20 years after the fucking last Blade Runner, they still have that vibe of like the chunky computers and shit. It still looks like it's this dystopian universe where like they could use what they used all the scraps that they could to make the computers and shit. It's just really good the way they did it and the way they picked up where they left off. Congrats to the fucking director of the Blade Runner 2049. That shit is awesome. So I was in this mood thinking about this like fucking shit where I was like, oh, cool, like futuristic stuff and all that and deep shit and like, oh, sci-fi deep shit. But then I got off the plane, and my opener, who sits all the way in the back because he sits coach, because that's what he deserves, I make him do it. And he was like, hey, man, I saw Jumanji. And I was like, oh, yeah? He said, yeah, it's fucking funny. I was like, oh, yeah? He's like, yeah, Kevin Hart's funny, and The Rock's really good at doing those movies. And he's a great movie star, huh? And I was like, yeah, dude, And I'm still in my fucking dystopian universe shit, thinking about like, robots and how we can connect with, how machines will take over humans. And this guy's up here talking about how, oh yeah, it's cool because The Rock was, they enter this video game and The Rock was like this little bitch ass and Kevin Hart was like the strong one, and then they had to reverse roles and the girl was a guy and Jack Black was a girl and now he's Jack Black and this and that and he's got all these big ass rhinos. And I'm like, hey dude, you got to slow the fuck down. You know when two people are in two different moods and they just don't meet and you just can't do it? And you're like, and I was getting pissed off for no reason. But this guy's talking to me about Jumanji for way too long. During the whole walk to baggage claim, he's talking to me about Jumanji and how good it is. Now, here's the other thing. I might watch Jumanji, and I think Kevin Hart is great, and I think The Rock is great. I love Jack Black, and that other girl looks like she's funny. But like, at this moment in time, I'm thinking about robots taking over the world, and this guy's trying to talk to me about how good Jumanji was, and I'm like, I'm like, bro, you got to stop. I said, you got to stop talking about Jumanji. But then I realized I've done that. And it's just about moods that they're like two ships passing each other in the night, man. Right? Like, have you ever fucking been in a bad mood and then somebody who drank a cup of coffee walked around? You just want to punch them in the fucking face. But then sometimes that's you. So I learned something. I was like, dude, you just got to let people have the moods that they get in, you know? You just got to fucking chill, let the people have the moods that they get in, and you got to kind of stay quiet. Because here's the thing, my opener does that shit to me too. Like sometimes I'll be like, man, how come I get so upset when this happens? And I'll be like, I don't know, bro, chill. How long do we have to talk about this? And I want to fucking fire him every time. I don't know. It's like a wavelength, though. I know I talk about this, but I was thinking about this, too, in comedy. Like, all these Instagram fucking videos that the people cut together and make and think are funny is like when your ex walks in and your girl's got a bubble butt and like all those stupid as shit fucking videos. Every single one that's just zero funny. It's like fucking so bad. And then they go slow motion, and it's always the fucking... It'll cut to a thing and a close up and like, and then it's like, I got the bag, I got the bag, and some girl will be shaking her butt, and it's so bad, and everybody's so like washed out, and the eyelines are all wrong, you know. But like those people are doing what they see, what they think. Like, here's the thing: if you're funny, you're on a wavelength that funny people are on, right? Like, here's a guy who's really good at it. What's that guy's name? I always forget his name on Portlandia. Fred Armisen. That guy's just funny. He's on that wavelength. Some of my buddies are that way. Brian Callen, Andrew Santino. These guys are just on that wavelength. Bobby Lee. They're just funny. They get it. They're on that wavelength. Now, that transcends. You can be funny. It's weird because like funny is like a language, and a wavelength. But you can be funny to people who aren't on that wavelength. Now, some people who aren't on that wavelength don't get it, but some people who aren't on that wavelength, you can break through that wavelength and reach them, and they think it's funny because you're showing them what's funny. It's like a chef brings out fucking clams. And you're like, I don't like clams. He's like, well, taste these. I made them a certain way. And you're like, okay. And you taste them. And you're like, oh, I do like it. I didn't think I would, but I do. That person showed you what it's like. Right? But since that happened, I say we like I'm on the wavelength, sakak. But like, since a funny person, if they're on that wavelength and they break through to somebody who's not funny and they think that that's funny, then they see what that is. That person who's not on that wavelength will be like, oh, that's what's funny. And so then Instagram, they have an Instagram. And they'll be like, oh, I'm going to make funny videos. I'm going to do all the things that funny people do. And then that will be funny. But that's not what's funny. What's funny is that wavelength that they are not on. And so these videos that come out that are for the lowest common denominator, which is like when your girl has a bubble butt and she gives you some cash. Going, gung, 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 gung. I got the bag. I got the bag. That is not on that wavelength. But it's for all the other people not on that wavelength that don't get that wavelength. It's for people that walk around in the funny, in the universe that just aren't on that wavelength, that are literally like this when it comes to humor. I shed it. That's how they are. Now, they might be a great businessman or banker or a fucking great in fashion or whatever the fuck. Even creatively, they could be a good painter. But when it comes to humor, hey, there, I leaked out some shit. I leaking out shit. That's how smart they are. They're not on that wavelength. But the lowest common denominator is the most. They're the most people. So those videos on Instagram become fucking popular as shit. And then those people get 20 million followers. I'm coming up. I want the world to know. I did a duty. Shit is leaking. That's the truth, dude. Because they think, all those people not on that wavelength, they think Bill Burr's funny. They get it. They think they get it. They think, some of them think he's funny. They think that, the other guys I mentioned, Brian Callen's funny, Andrew Santino, and these fucking, but they're not on that wavelength. They're tasting the clams from the chef that prepared them the way that they didn't think that they'd like them. And it turns out that they like them. And that's the realest shit I ever said, man. That's the realest shit. It's the realest shit I ever wrote. Some of my true motherfuckers know. It's the realest shit I ever wrote. Here, this is the song that I'm thinking of.
21 gun salute, dressed in fatigues, black jeans. Hoping my true motherfuckers know this be the realest shit I ever wrote. Up in the studio, getting blow to the truest shit I ever spoke. 21 gun salute.
Always at war, Tupac, Never not at war. Slept in boots and a fucking camouflage. 21 gun salute. You not on that wavelength? Yeah. You walk around, shit is leaking. You did a duty. You're not on a wavelength. You think it's funny, but secretly you did a duty against all odds. Doing duty in your pants. Yeah. You think you on the wavelength, but really duty leaking down your leg. Yeah. Dude, this is the shit that I say all day long, except not on the podcast, and now I have a podcast. That's insane. It's insane. I walk around my house all day long. I talk about this. I talk about it with my dogs. I do Tupac shit, and I'll say shit like, you leaking down your leg? Yeah. But now I have a podcast, and sponsors give me money because of it. Hey. America. And people say, oh, America's going down the shitter. America's terrible. I'd rather live in fucking yada yada than America. Oh, really? That's interesting. Well, what we've got to do now is place my cock on your forehead, put my balls on your nose, and stick your tongue out so you can taste my taint. Ha. Ah. Ha. Ah. America's the shit because I could talk into a microphone and talk about leaking down legs with shits and make money. Yeek. This is disrespectful. But this is what you want, man. This is the baby shit. Dude, by the way, I got to tell you, man, the podcast has been going really well, and more people are listening, and that's what we want. And I just unscrewed this fucking thing, and guess what? I'm angry. Now, sometimes we're going to give you a behind-the-scenes thing here at Congratulations Podcast, and we just did. I fucked the microphone up. Now, I'm going to go ahead and blame One Fire. He's here, and Ivan Getridov is not here. So let's just blame Ivan Getridov. And I got to put this on here again because it kept sliding. And One Fire. There we go. We fixed it. I fixed it. These are other things. No, I didn't break it. These are the fucking things. One Fire giving me shit like he's not One Fire. Ivan Getridov is not here. How ridiculous is that? So yeah. Oh, I guess I'll do an ads, huh? Right? Oh, shit. Are they in the books? It went away. Episode 65, right? Okay. Dude, one higher. He's helping me out now. Fucked the mic up, but came through with the ads. MeUndies. Look, you've heard me talk about MeUndies. And you know that I'm a big believer in their product. And I really am. That's all I wear. And I'm telling you right now is Crystalia. not as somebody who's doing an ad. They're the perfect balance of comfortable fit. Every month, they have new and exciting prints that arrive at your door in a fun bag. It's very cool. I love them. They're the most comfortable, especially when I travel. It's the best. Because sometimes when you travel or if you have to wear underwear all the time and wear it all day, they get sweaty. MeUndies, you don't get that. It's just comfortable all day long, and even if you're a fat, sweaty pig, it's fine. MeUndies uses Lenzig micromodal in their underwear. It is a sustainably sourced, naturally soft fiber that starts with beechwood trees and ends with the most amazing fabric you've ever experienced. MeUndies has a great offer for my listeners. For any first-time purchasers, when you purchase MeUndies, you get 20% off and free shipping. MeUndies is so sure you'll love their underwear, they offer a 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you don't love your first pair, you get a full refund. This is a no-brainer. Get 20% off a pair of the most comfortable undies you will ever put on. To get your 20% off your first pair, free shipping, a 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/congrats. That's MeUndies.com/congrats. This episode is also brought to you by Square Cash, babies. If you haven't heard, we've all switched to the Cash App. Me, Juan Fire, Ivan Get Rid Of. It's the simplest way to pay people back. Friends, family, babies, DJ Khaled, Lil Uzi Vert. Sending and receiving money is totally free and fast, and most payments can be deposited directly into your bank account in just a few seconds. And did you know that the Cash App lets you do way more than that? Now you can even buy and sell Bitcoin instantly. Get your paycheck deposited right to the app. Pull money out of the ATM with free custom cash card, or use it to spend anywhere you like. You really won't find a more useful finance app out there. I use it. Like I said, my whole team uses it. Design your cards and tweet us a pic we want to see. It's very cool to see that stuff and all that. Of course, when you download the Cash App, $5 goes to you and $5 goes to Time's Up Legal Defense Fund. And tweet us your pics. Download the free Cash App for iOS or Android now. Everything okay? Okay, cool. I asked one Fire if everything is okay because he was looking at the video camera like it was fucked up. Anyway, dude. It's the sauce that fucking made it all happen today. It's just the sauce that made it all happen. My mom texted me. I want to come to your house and hang pics. She's an interior decorator, and I have a bunch of stuff that's framed around, and I just haven't fucking hung up. But in my defense, I've only lived in this house for a year and a half. And I wrote, yeah, you can come. And she writes, tomorrow? Okay. Oh, she writes, tomorrow? Okay. I'll bring my baby daddy. I said, okay, you mean dad? And she said, I told dad you'd love that, LOL. My mom's cute. And then, I don't know. She is cute. She is cute. One of the things that she does that drives me insane, though. Dude, this is such a pet peeve of mine, and it's specific. Here's what she'll do. We'll be at a restaurant, the family, or whatever. Or even if it's just me and her, whoever, whatever. She'll be like, hey, Chris, do you know what you want? And I'll say, yup, can't wait. They've got an open-faced turkey sandwich, or whatever the fuck I'm going to order. I probably wouldn't order that, but... And then she'll be like, oh, okay, cool. You sure? Because they have meatloaf. Ha. Anger. I already know what I want. I already said adamantly, I know what I want. Why would you throw a kink in the mix? Don't throw a wrench into my fucking plans. I know what I want, and you're going to confuse me now? Because you know what? I do like meatloaf. Oh, fuck. I was totally content and happy until you suggested another meal. Why? Because moms always want to know. They always want you and everyone else to know around you that they know you best. Because he likes meatloaf. What can I say? So sue me. Hey, he likes meatloaf. My baby likes meatloaf. What can I say? So sue me. Moms do that all day long. That's a mom thing. And they do. They know their kid better than anyone. They do. However, if I want an open-faced turkey sandwich and I said it, don't throw some fucking meatloaf monkey wrench in the plan. Yeah, I don't know. My fucking... Hey, how about this, dude? Enough, and I mean it, dude. Enough with the fucking yodel kid. How about that? You know what? I don't make fun of kids. I don't like to make fun of kids, like specifically. No, making fun of kids is fine. Talking trash about them is not. Now, this kid, fine, great. Dude, Cuda. Everyone on board, Cuda. He was at Coachella? The yodel kid? The yodel kid was from an 8-second clip on Instagram. Now he's at they're going to call it Yodelcella soon. Fucking Baychella, dude. Suck my balls. How about that? How about that? Look, this kid is too young to know that everyone doesn't actually give a shit about him. Do you know what I mean? He's on stage just like, whatever song. Oh, I love my girl, my darling, my darling. He doesn't know that everyone in that audience would fucking use his clothes to wipe their ass with. Disrespectful to call him Yodel Kid. I mean, dude, by the way, Wathan, the guy who brought him up is DJ Wathan? Dude, how about this? There's no fucking way the Yodel Kid's parents aren't racist as shit. No way. There is no fucking way. You get out there and you sang. You sang for all the people that love the Lord. You sing for all the people that love the Lord. Because you got a gift. You can yodel and you can sing with the best of them. Now, that's only for white people, isn't it now? And then he goes out there and he's like, I guess only white people sing. Yodely, 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 yodely. None of you give a fuck about me, but I don't know, because I'm 7. Hey, how about, you want to see even more disrespectful than calling him the Yodel Kid? The Walmart Yodel Kid. Dude, people are like, hey, it's the Walmart Yodel Kid. Dude, if someone called me the Walmart anything, I'd kill myself. Now, I'm not telling the Yodel boy to do that. Please don't. But, dude, come on, man. Walmart. Hey, Walmart comedian Chris D'Elia. Hey, Walmart comic boy. Hey, I'm the Walmart comic boy. How about Walmart? That name sucks. Walmart. 2 things that are S basic. But yeah, his parents are like, remember, have fun at school. Stay away from black people. And the kid's like, yodel, hee-hoo, and lives in a fucking Passat. Oh, man. My buddy was killing me the other day about how he was texting this chick. He does the road, and he was talking to me about this chick that was like trying to meet up with him while he was hanging out in this whatever city it was. And then she was like giving him the runaround, and he was there for like a few days, and then he didn't end up hanging out with her. And then she was like, well, let me know the next time you're back around town. I'd love to see you. And he was writing her shit like, no, you don't understand. Oh, wait, no, wait. He wanted to like, he was like, let's hang out. And she was like, I don't want to hang out like late at night. That's what it was. She's like, I don't want to hang out late at night, but like, let's grab a coffee next time you're in town. And he's like, I don't live here. He's like, I don't fucking live here. What the fuck am I going to get coffee? So he wrote her back, okay, fine, but if coffee goes well, would you consider moving out to LA with me? And that was the best response. Because it's like, what are we doing here? You know? He was like, dude, we're either going to have a fun time while I'm here, or we're not. We're going to start dating? Why the fuck would he get a coffee with a girl the next time he goes in that area to tour? It was so funny. He was killing me, dude. he wrote, "Yeah, cool, but are you up for moving to Los Angeles if the coffee date goes well?" I got to ask him what she said fucking after that. Oh, it killed me. That is kind of weird though. Like, all my friends are touring comedians, and like, of course, a lot of them, like, you know, I mean, guys try to get laid, you know. Is that okay to say at a time like this in this culture? But you know, some of the girls, this guy was telling me, like, the girls just want to like meet up, and he's like, what's the fucking point? Like, I'm gonna have some friend in fucking, you know, Portland, Oregon. Like, you know what it reminds me, dude? Oh, this is what it reminds me of. There's a song here. God, I love this fucking podcast. I love doing it, dude. This is it.
What's up, man? Is we fucking or what?
Dude, that's what it reminds me of. Like, just when a girl, that guy, that's how you should have been. When the girl's like, hey, well, let's get a coffee next time you're in town, even though you never visit fucking Portland, Oregon.
What's up, man? Is we fucking or what?
Dude, Jadakiss really trying to fucking come up with that shit where he's rappers all have to have one of the Insecure, dude. Insecure, the bird thing.
What's up, man? Is we fucking or what?
Insecure. Dude, you know what the most insecure? Oh, fuck, what was it? The most insecure fucking song rapper shit that he does, that it's not Jadakiss. Jadakiss is the shit, by the way. I love Jadakiss. But fuck. I'm never gonna remember this. I know Future's on the song. Future. My library. Fuck, I'm never gonna find. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is Insecure. This is the most insecure hip hop moment of all time.
Real dope dealers for real.
Dude, that kills me. He's trying to push it so hard.
Real dope dealers for real.
And by the way, let me just tell you one thing. I think that's Pusha T. He is my favorite living rapper right now. Nobody's better than Pusha T. So I fucking love Pusha T, for real. If you're not familiar with his music, which you gotta be. The guy's so fucking awesome. He's real hip-hop, but he's still fucking... But he does it, it's like he doesn't compromise, you know? He still comes across being real hip-hop, but also kind of like bleeds over into the commercial. He's so fucking good, dude. But this is, Insecure.
Real dope dealers for real.
Like he's like side-eyed, just like, ha, 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 ha. Real dope dealers for real. Okay, yeah, he sells dope. Cops, go get him. I used to do this joke on stage where it was like, there's so many documentaries or like what do you call it? Series, like docuseries, or like on fucking the ID channel and shit. And like some of them are just like gang members where it's like, yeah, you know, I killed this motherfucker. I beat the shit out this motherfucker. I killed him. I killed like 4 or 5 people. And it's like, oh, stop the documentary. Get him. Hey, cops, get him. Like, you know, how are these guys not arrested? Blocked, like, because they blurred out his face? Oh, cool. Hey, cops, interview the documentarian. Where did he go? Help him. You know? I mean, dude, that's fucking crazy. That's literally fucking insane. I mean, some of these guys are...
Real dope dealers for real.
I mean, dude, how could you not fucking arrest these guys?
Real dope dealers for real.
When some of these guys are... I mean, dude, these guys are on camera talking about how they're...
Real dope dealers for real.
It's Insecure. A lot of you guys are... I talk about bitch and how shit is so bitch and how this one guy keeps on coming up with the fucking heat. He keeps tweeting me the fucking most bitch shit. How bitch is it to chase after a bouncy ball? How bitch is it to get into the fucking backseat of a 2-door car? So bitch. Some of you guys are like, how bitch is it to have a coloring book? Nope. I can't help you guys. I'm trying, but I can't help you. Some of you guys are not on that wavelength, dude. Hey. Sauce with me. This cult is growing, dude. Period. People come up to me. They tell me they're a baby. I love it. I'm a true baby. I love it. Occasionally there are guys who come up to me like somebody did in Huntsville, Alabama that said, hey, remember when you asked on the podcast if you should have guests? And I said, yeah. He said, I think you should. And then I get angry because he's giving me tips and I don't want tips from that guy. And he's making it seem like the podcast would be better if it was less me. Now, do I not like that guy? No. Am I upset that he said that? Yes. Does he know? No. Got off the plane the other day. Some guy goes like this. Hey, man, you look real tired. Ha! What are you doing? Oh, I should have fucking said you're chunky. You're fat. I should have said that because he was. Some people just think that it's like, you don't know me, motherfucker. You don't know me. One time, this fucking bitch-ass actor, this dude on fucking some shit, he's been in some good things, but mostly he's just some fucking bitch-ass actor. He came up to me after my show, and he was like, hey, man, that one part was hilarious about, I was talking about Mexicans, and then he was like, but there's other... No, he was like, that one part about robots is hilarious, but you shouldn't do that stuff about Mexicans. It's not as good. Do the stuff about robots. And I said, I'm gonna do the stuff about Mexicans. And then I did a whole bit about Mexicans, and I fucking did it for Comedy Central, and I never did the robot stuff. Hey, you bitch ass motherfucker, dude. Who do you think you're dealing with? Who the fuck do you think you're dealing with?
Real dope dealers for real.
You can't. You fucking bitch. I don't want to tell you who it was. It was an actor that's in a lot of stuff. But like, don't.
21 gun salute, dressed in fatigues, black jeans and boots. Disappeared in the crowd. All you seen was truth. This little nigga named Nas, think he live like me.
That's who.
Talked about he left the hospital, took fire like me. You live in fantasies, nigga. I reject.
That's the guy. He was Nas, and I was Tupac in that situation. But that shit, I was like, nah, I'm going to do the other stuff. I probably got a robot bit too, but like, you know, I mean, I just wanted to fucking stick it to him. Don't come to me with that bullshit, man. I fucking talk about what I want to talk about. There's no suggestion box in comedy. I'm not fucking Walmart comic kid. How funny is that, though, that kid, that yodel boy, is going to be 45 one day. And the peak of his career is going to be the yodel boy shit at Walmart. And he's just going to be like some fucking probably weird-looking guy because everyone ends up being weird-looking. And that's it. Yo, shut up, doggies. Come here, Butters. Sam, come here. I don't know. Hey, shut the fuck up. Don't bark. Yeah, but this cult is growing, man. I'm trying here. I don't know what else I have to talk about. Oh, I guess we could, you know what I'm sick of? Here's something I want to stop having to see. Basketball players walking to the locker room. If you watch basketball and you love basketball, now fine, now I don't love basketball. I don't love watching basketball, don't love playing it. I don't care about it. But this shit, and I understand it's a marketing thing for these companies and for these, you know, but when I got to see James Harden walking down a hallway in an arena with some fucking fashion, like a blazer with a hoodie under it and some Gucci pants and flip-flops, and be like, oh, there he goes. it drives me nuts when I got to see what's the other guy, the main guy who Westbrook, Russell Westbrook. That guy. When I got to see that guy dressed like a fucking Chris Tucker in The Fifth Element, walking to go to the locker room. Hey, dude, what the fuck? And then other people, or this guy, who's he? Kevin Durant with a fucking like a beat up Sade shirt and a fucking and jeans with like polka dots on it, or LeBron in like a bright yellow hoodie with a puke green blazer over it, and like or Russell Westbrook with some dressed like Clark fucking Kent if he was in a gay club, you know? Like, you're a basketball player. You can dress however you want, but the fact that they turned this into a thing that when they're walking to the locker room, dude, these guys, you're idolizing the way these guys dress as they're walking on their way to put on a uniform. Do you understand how fucking cheap that is? You're idolizing a basketball player who is an athlete. You're idolizing what he's wearing as he walks down a hallway to change into an outfit that 12 other guys are going to wear. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, dude. Oh, here's Russell Westbrook in his fucking green button-down short-sleeve shirt and pink tie and pants to match his tie and thin belt and fucking loafers and glasses that don't have a prescription in it. Come on, dude. It's just like, dress how you wanna, but don't like try too hard, you know? This coming from a guy who's wearing fucking teal tinted Gucci sunglasses while he's doing a podcast. Fine. But I'm not a basketball player. I guess I am just a comedian. Maybe I'm completely fucked. The fuck is that guy wearing on the right? Looks like a Thundercat. What on earth is that? Look, hold on. This walk from the parking garage to the locker room was once just a walk. Now that underground march... Go, zoom in, on fire. Now that underground march has turned into an NBA runway as photographers linger waiting to snap a shot of the league's best dressed. Like, what? This is basketball, dude. Dude, I wish I liked basketball so I could hate this even more. So I could be like, it's not for the fucking... You fucking bitches who do this. This is about the sport, not fashion. Imagine having to get dressed to go get dressed. It's the appetizer of the outfit. Getting dressed to go get dressed. Huh? That's the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard. You get dressed to go get dressed? To go play ball? Say ya. Kakunk. Turn round. Why is your tall body facing my body? Turn your tall body around. Give me a stool. I'm inside ya. All right, let's take some Twitter questions, huh? You have any pulled up or no? All right, fucking one higher. Where is your ideal log cabin located? I'll tell you right now, right next to a coffee shop. Right next to a coffee shop and a stage with a microphone. That's it. Doesn't really matter. I don't know. I always imagined it somewhere in Idaho or Montana, but I probably fucking hate those places. I've never been to either of those places. But tall weeds and then a nice little fucking mowed out area where we can just chill out, and then a log cabin with a step up and you walk in and there's all that. It's very comfortable in there, though. It's not like uncomfortable like log cabins are. You got like couches and shit and framed pictures of me and like, you know, lots of coming, lots of fucking, and lots of great food. What else? Hey, Chris, you might have brought this up before, but what do you think? Oh, I have talked about this. Yeah, definitely. Crutch, at Crutch. Hey, Chris, you might have thought about this before, but what do you think about that one person who always had cha-cha-cha when people are singing happy birthday? You know how I feel about that, dude. you got a good old favorite, happy birthday, and we figured it out. Don't change it, dude. You don't add cha-cha-cha, dude. I used to be, I talked about this. There was a girl in my high school that would go, oh, I actually can't even do it without cringing. She would go, cha-cha-cha, but she would do it. Oh my God. Very few. This might have been the inception of my podcast when this happened, when I was however, I was in high school, and this chick who was, first of all, made so much sense. She was in the drama. In drama. Now, I was in drama too, but you know me. I wasn't like one of those motherfuckers. That was like one chick one time was like, I've been snapping it out of character all day. Oh, really? You crazy? Oh, you're a crazy person. Okay, cool. Catch you later. Oh, you're a crazy person. One time she said "fuck" in the school play because she was yelling, and she was like, "I'm so sorry. I don't know why I did that. I was just in the character. See ya, see ya, see ya, see ya. We'll catch you later." Every time she talked out in my head, I went, "We'll catch you later." But this other girl would go, cha cha cha. Maybe you guys don't know what it is. So this is what it is. It's happy birthday to you. And then the other person, some asshole will go cha cha cha. And then they go, happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Some fucking piece of shit will go cha cha cha. Making the birthday song about them. Okay? They're making it about them. This is someone else's birthday. It's never the person whose birthday it is. All eyes are on them anyway. But some piece of fake rubber shit will go cha-cha-cha after every fucking line. But this girl used to do it like she wasn't doing it. That, like, it's one thing to be like, cha-cha-cha. It's already cringe central. But she would go like, cha-cha-cha. I feel it in my chest when I even do it, and I don't even want to do it. But it would be like, happy birthday to you. And she'd be like, cha-cha-cha. Like she wasn't doing it. Wow, it bothered me. That might have been the birth of this fucking podcast, man. And the other, like the girl who snapped in and out of the characters all day, she would laugh. She'd be like, oh, she's so funny for doing that. No, she's not. She's doing what everyone else does that thinks they're different. That really is just, if you're real different, shit in your pants during the birthday song. Happy birthday to you. It's Lincoln. I made it about me, but at least it's different, dude. Don't fucking cha-cha-cha up a birthday. It's not your birthday. Do it on your birthday. On your birthday, you can do it. One time I saw a Russian family at a restaurant, and they were singing happy birthday. I used to do this in my act, too. It never really fit, though. And you know how the places are like, happy birthday to you. Like it was a restaurant. And the family always joins in. Happy birthday to you by the second one, right? The Russian family sat there, didn't say shit. And as the fucking family was going, you don't realize, if the family doesn't chime in, you don't know the kid's name. So it was just the waiters and waitresses singing, and they were like, happy birthday, and nobody, so they literally went, happy birthday, dear, happy birthday to you, and the Russians just watched the cake and then fucking ate it. Now, I've never seen something more Russian than that. That is the most, they should have just literally went, happy birthday, dear comrade, happy birthday to you, you communist. Happy birthday, dear KGB member. Is that even them or is that Germany? Happy birthday to Vladimir, probably. Cha-cha-cha. Da-da-da. What was the fucking other name that I was just thinking of? I don't remember. Anyway. Let's see another one. Weird. What's this? What are your thoughts on Gronesk? Oh, nice, dude. That's what you deserve. This guy just sent me a gif of a girl playing Jenga in a backyard, and she undid the. Oh, what an idiot, dude! You got to retweet that from the pot. From what? Yeah, big Jenga. Oh, big Jenga. Yeah. Yeah, that's some stupid shit. big Jenga. If you play big Jenga, yeah, I see it at the bar, right? Hey, Chris Leo, what are your thoughts on grown-ass kudas playing giant Jenga at the bar? Yeah, but I don't think it's kuda to play that, though. That's why I didn't say it. But I think it's just dumb. Like, this girl, he sent the GIF, you got to retweet it from the podcast account, but this chick, the GIF of it, she took out the big Jenga brick and she, like, posed with it to the camera, and as she did it, the Jenga fell over on her fucking girl face. Right on her fucking face. Come on, dude. She deserves it. You deserve it. You deserve it. At what point are we going to stop feeling bad for people? You got hit in the face. You deserve it. You play big Jenga. First of all right, fine. You play big Jenga. Fine. That's really not the end of the world. But you got to look. The things topple over. The whole name of the game is toppling it over. And she just looks over and it hits her in the fucking face. Dude, that's it. You deserve it. Little Jenga's okay, I guess. But don't try to change the shit that already works. See, that's the thing. Oh, that's a good one. This guy's a good one. Zach Kiggins. At Zach, what is it, Kiggins? Thoughts on people that continue jogging in place when they're waiting in traffic. I always fucking think about that when I see these people do it. Just stop jogging for a second, all right? What is it? Who are you? What's his name? Is it Richard Simmons? Sweating to the oldies? What do you... Just stop for a second. It's actually better to stop because then your heart rate goes down and then you get it go back up again. You don't have to keep the heart rate going while you're jogging in place, waiting for 3 seconds to the light to change. Or you know what? How about this? Run the other way. And it's always a guy in a bullshit tank top with short shorts. Always a guy. Every time I see people jogging, they don't look that fit, except in LA. In LA, dude, you'll have like He-Man jogging down the street on Sunset Boulevard. If you jog down busy streets, wow, you're a hoe. You know? Dude, you're a hoe, dude. That's so funny to me. That's a good one. Good call, Zach Kiggins. It's a fucking weird evil villain name, huh? Zach Kiggins. All right, I'm gonna go. You guys did a great time. We had a great time in this. Congratulations, didn't we? I'm gonna name an elder though. That's what I'm gonna do. And here's what I'm gonna do, because he's helped the podcast, and he did it without even really knowing. Now I'm gonna tweet out a link here for you guys afterwards. You know what fucking link I'm gonna tweet out, so One Fire can be in charge of it. I've been talking about him a lot on my podcast, and he sent me emails and messages and shit about my podcast, and I'm going to make him an elder. I'm going to send him a pin and a certificate, and it's my Uncle Vinny. He's an elder now of the Congratulations podcast cult, and I know your address already, so we're going to just send you that. So congratulations, Uncle Vinny, you're an elder now. And I think I'm shooting myself in the foot with this, but however, you're invited to the log cabin, and you're an elder. And you're the first family member that's an elder, to be honest. I might have maybe gave Matt one. I'm not sure. Maybe Matt's an elder, but maybe Matt's an elder. But my own dad and my own mom aren't elders. So Uncle Vinny, thanks for your service on helping us with the Congratulations podcast by all your mean messages and emails, your very legal emails. So we'll send that over to you, and then also. Also, he made a website. My cousin made a website, which we'll tweet out from my thing, which is you can't actually buy the stuff, I don't believe, but it's Uncle Vinny. What is it? I'm going to look it up. He's a fucking insane person, I swear to God. You guys are going to howl, though. You got to check this out. Richard. Delete. He sent it to me. TheUncleVinnyStore.com. VINNY store. Now, none of this stuff is actually for sale, I don't think. Click on that. No, right? No. My cousin Evan made this, I believe. You got to buy two. He sells 2 wallet clips from all the shit he sells on Underberg. You gotta look at the actual site though. It's pretty funny. Must buy 2 of all of them. All right, so that's what's up. So he's an elder now. We're gonna send it to you. What's it say? Evan's Instagram is down on the bottom. All right, so Square Cash. Have you switched yet? Download the free Square Cash app, enter rewards code congrats, and get $5 and give $5 to Time's Up. Get it for iOS or Android now. Follow the Leader Tour. Buy tickets at Crystalia.com. Denver, Boise, Eugene, Houston, Wichita, Kansas City, Lincoln, Reading, Tulsa, Midwest City, Dallas, Las Vegas, Portland, Hampton Beach, Mashantucket. I'm just naming a bunch of ones. Red Bank, Sacramento, Wilmington, Delaware. And we got new merch, socks. New merchandise. We got socks up. Follow the Leader socks and also True Baby socks. True Baby socks with the pacifier on them. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Download the Crystalia app for iOS or Android. I've been posting on that. Type in Crystalia in the App Store. Crystalia in the App Store. Please subscribe, rate, and review the show. That really helps our rankings, and it gets... I need you guys, I need you babies to spread the word. Every baby out there, text your friend that doesn't listen to the podcast to listen to this podcast. I would love that. And then you would be doing your service for this. Video episodes go up soon. Man on Fire, check it out on Netflix. Check it out on Netflix, Incorrigible, or What Not a Black Comic on ComedyCentral.com. And that's it. Thanks for listening, guys. And just remember, I'm no Walmart comic kid.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations, motherfucking